Pius X and Lisgar. We'll start off with some snappers to start round one. What Olympic gold medalist played Tarzan in many films? Gemini?
Johnny Weissmuller.
That's right, for 10 points. Who recorded the hit song Ghostbusters? Gemini?
Ray Parker Jr.
That's right. What bird appeared on the front of the 1967 Centennial Penny? John?
Wrong.
No? St. Pius?
A dove.
It was a dove. Be specific. When a Scotsman says he's looking forward to Hogmanay, what holiday is he anticipating? Carlo?
Scottish New Year.
Okay, we'll accept that. Questions on quotes now. Who said of the Holy Roman Empire that it was neither, Carlo?
Charlemagne.
No, that it was neither holy, nor Roman, nor an empire. Lisgar? John?
Goethe.
It was Voltaire. Who said, from Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic? John?
Winston Churchill.
That's right. What Canadian railway builder said, since we can't export the scenery, we shall have to import the tourists? Carlo?
Van Horn.
That's right. These questions are all on giants. Some are fictional, some are not. He wasn't a giant by our standards, but he was in the eyes of the little people whose land... Doyle?
Oliver.
That's right. Who is Bob Hum of CBC television fame? Winston?
Berkeley County.
That's right. Who was the giant hero with an immense appetite for food and drink? He was the creation of Rabelais. Answer is Gargantua. We move to a team question now. Whichever team answers the first question will have a shot at the remaining 3. And for 10 points, the Dumbarton Oaks Conference of 1944 aimed at the creation of what organization? John?
United Nations.
That's correct. 10 points, and Lisgar will have a shot at the remaining 3 questions. In what city was the 1945 United Nations Conference on International Organization held? John?
San Francisco.
That's right. Who was the UN's first Secretary General? It was Turgev Lee. In what city is the seat of the International Court of Justice located?
The Hague.
That's right. Back into open competition. And we have some questions on math. Have we provided pens and pencils, paper? This is...
Try to do these. Is everybody got some first? Maybe we should give them some first.
All we need is one more. One more? Make sure they all work. All right? All right, these are math questions. Now, bear with me. The first one does not involve writing, but some of the others will. What is the reciprocal of a cosine? John?
No.
St. Pius?
Secant?
That's right. Now get ready, and there are brackets involved in this one, so listen carefully. Calculate brackets 91 minus 4 brackets times brackets 4 squared brackets minus 1. Cut.
9,135.
No. Lisgar? Winston?
1,381.
No, it is 1,391. All right. Pi equals 3.14, as you know. Find the volume of a cone with a radius of 2 centimeters and a height of 9 centimeters. Alfred?
10.
No. St. Pius? Carlo?
10.5.
No, it is 12. Numbers add up to 60, divided by 5 is 12. All right, enough of that. These questions are on religion and biblical history. What sea did Moses part to escape? Alfred. That's right. And who led the crusade against Jericho, making its walls crumble with trumpets? Alfred?
Joshua.
That's right. Now we move to assigned questions. All of these deal with the word sat. Each member of each team will have a shot at a question, and the counterpart will have a chance. What's that?
SAT.
SAT, that's right, sat. The following answers all start with the letters SAT. First of all, for Alfred, for 10 points. In literature, this term means the exposure of vice or folly prompted by indignation.
Satire.
That's right. Chris, in astronomy, it is the next outward planet to Jupiter of the superior planets.
Saturn.
That's right. John, an American weekly founded by Benjamin Franklin in 1728.
Saturday Post.
No? Thomas?
Saturday Evening Post.
That's right, for 5 points. Winston, this is the 7th day of the week, named from the planet Saturn.
Saturday.
Right. All right, Carlo. In ancient Rome, this was the annual festival of Saturn.
Saturday.
No? Alfred? It is Saturnalia. Gemini, this is the name of a cloth with a smooth, glossy finish.
Saturn.
That's right. Thomas, this was a deity in Greek mythology who had certain properties of a horse or goat and who loved to party. No answer? John, for 5 points?
Saturn.
That's right. And Doyle, this means capable of being appeased or satisfied.
Satisfiable.
No? Lisgar?
Satiable.
That's right, for 5 points. All right, back into open competition now. What is the name, these are geography questions, what is the name of the world's largest desert? John?
Sahara.
That's right. What is the largest island in the West Indies? John?
Haiti.
No. St. Pius, the largest island in the West Indies is? Carlo?
Jamaica.
It is Cuba. And what is the largest American city on the Canadian border? Gemini?
Detroit.
That's right, for 10 points. And we end round 1 now with a series of snappers. What term describes the concept whereby one company creates, packages, markets? Alfred? Okay. Creates, packages, markets, and distributes its product on a worldwide basis, St. Pius? Oh,
Multinational.
it is synergy that we're looking for. Media mogul Robert Maxwell recently referred to which British-based Australian communications rival as a moth-eaten... Carlo?
Rupert Murdoch.
That's right. A moth-eaten kangaroo is what we call it. Which former Charlie's Angel recently filmed a TV miniseries in Edmonton? Gemini.
Farrah Fawcett.
That's right. And the French fort and fur trading post, Fort Duquesne, was built on the site of what present-day U.S. city? John?
New Orleans.
No. Carlo?
Detroit.
Pittsburgh. That's the end of round 1. Very close game on the go here. Score Lisgar 120, St. Pius 115. All right, let's jump back into competition with some snappers to open round 2. Catherine, Cosimo, and Lorenzo were prominent members of which Toussaint... Chris?
Medici?
That's right. Where is Nootka Sound? John? That's right. Stephen Lewis declined to seek the leadership of the New Democratic Party. What was his most recent? John?
Canada's representative of the UN.
Okay. And who is the Federal Auditor General? Carlo?
Ken Keyes.
No? Chris?
Ken Dodd.
That's right. Who am I? Clue number 2. Gemini? Clue number 2. In Avignon, I met the woman who inspired my love sonnets, in which I called her Laura. Carlo?
Dante Alighieri.
No. Lisgar? Clue number 3 for 20 points. I was honored as poet laureate of Rome in 1341. I never left Italy for long. Who am I? Carlo?
Virgil.
No? Alfred?
Chaucer.
No. And clue number 4, 10 points. My influence was felt most strongly in England, where I was, I'm not sure what that word is, imitated, sorry, where I was imitated and my works translated by the Earl of Surrey, Wyatt, Sidney, and others. No answer? The answer is Petrarch. All right, open questions on the subject of black athletes. I will give you the name of a black athlete. You can tell me the sport with which he is principally associated. Let's begin with Leroy Page. John?
Boxing.
No? And Pius? Carlo?
Baseball.
That's right. What was Jack Johnson's sport? Gemini?
Boxing.
That's right. And Arthur Ashe? Winston?
Tennis.
That's right. All right, these questions are on the subject of history. What treaty did the Germans break when they reoccupied John?
Versailles.
That's right. What country's troops first reached Berlin during the end? Carlo?
USSR.
That's right. And in 1965, under Prime Minister Ian Smith, Southern Rhodesia began, John?
Zimbabwe.
No, I'll finish the question for St. Pius. Southern Rhodesia began the long road to independence from Britain. In what year did Zimbabwe become an independent nation? Carlo?
1972.
1980. All right, these questions are on the subject of Hollywood flops, movies that have failed miserably. One of the most notorious flops ever, this 1980 Western epic directed John.
Gate.
That's right. George Lucas was executive producer. Carlo?
Howard the Duck.
That's right. This 1987 flop directed Gemini?
Ishtar.
You're right. And to some, the songs in Ishtar may be worse than the movie itself. What diminutive songwriter co-wrote the songs with Elaine May? John?
Dustin Hoffman.
No. Diminutive songwriter Gemini?
David Foster.
Paul Williams. All right, we're going to move into some music questions now. I will play tapes for you, and all of these songs were taken from the 1988 album Stay Awake, Various Interpretations of Music from Vintage Disney Films. Let's listen to our first song. It's Sydney, or Winston, I'm sorry?
Song.
That's right. Looking for the film in which it was heard. In the film, who told stories in Brer Rabbit? Alfred? That's right. All right, let's play our second tape. What Disney film? John. St. Pius? Gemini?
Lady in the Tramp.
No? Another guess, John? 101 Dalmatians. What did Cruella want to do with the Dalmatians? Thomas?
She wanted to sell him.
No? What did she want to do with the Dalmatians she had in her possession, Alfred?
Make it my coat.
That's right. And let's play our third musical selection. Alfred?
Roger Rabbit.
No. Stay Awake, the song you're hearing, was featured in what Disney film? St. Pius? Carlo?
Lady in the Tramp.
No, it is Mary Poppins. And who was that who was just singing? Thomas?
Julie Andrews.
No. Who was just singing Stay Awake? Suzanne Vega. These questions are on literature. Who was the author of the horrifying Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Chris? science fiction novel gets its title from the temperature at which paper, Gemini?
Fahrenheit 451.
That's right. And ending round 2, we have some snappers. Who is the premier of Prince Edward Island? John?
Julius.
That's right. Who's the captain of the Edmonton Oilers? Gemini?
Kevin Lowe.
No? Winston?
Mark Messier.
Mark Messier it is. In what country is Angel Falls the largest waterfall? Thomas?
Venezuela.
That's right. And name the president of Via Rail. Carlo?
Blade.
No? Chris? Ron Lawless. And at the end of round 2, our score is Lisgar 250, St. Pius X 195. All right, let's jump into round 3 with some more snappers. Who is the president of Argentina? Carlo?
Magnum.
That's right. Name the tubes which transport food and oxygen from the roots of the plant.
Vascular.
No? St. Pius? Doyle?
Xylem and Bowman.
Okay, we'll accept that. We're looking for xylem vessels. Who is the president of the National Hockey League? Gemini?
John Ziegler.
That's right. And what is the normal angle of... Is reflection? Reflection. What is the normal angle of reflection to the surface? Carlo?
45 degrees.
No. Lisgar? Alfred?
90.
90 degrees it is. And our last team question, scramble for 10 points. What name is given to the smallest part of an element that has all the properties? John? No. What name is given to the smallest part of an element that has all the properties of the element? Carlo?
Nucleus.
No, it is atom. So we will open the questions up to both teams. Atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and what other? Thomas?
Electrons.
That's right. The atom's nucleus consists of 2 particles. Alfred?
Protons and neutrons.
You got paid
He
first.
said protons first, yes. What particle of the atom is positively charged? Thomas?
Proton.
That's right. All right. In this section on sports teams, I'll name sets of professional sports teams, all of which belong to one city. Jump in at any time and tell me where these teams play. Rams, Gemini?
Los Angeles.
That's right. Cavaliers, Gemini?
Cleveland.
That's right. Celtics?
Boston.
Bulls, Gemini?
Chicago.
That's right. And that's it for that. All right. Let's see how you do on these questions on religion and mythology. Who, according to legend, cut the Gordian knot? Thomas?
Alexander the Great.
That's right. To what class of monsters did Medusa belong? Thomas?
The Gorgons.
That's right. And who is Thor's father in Norse? John?
Oh.
That's right. These questions are on the subject of art and music. Who composed the opera The Barber of Seville? Thomas?
Mozart.
No. Lisgar? John? It was Rossini. This English painter of the 18th century is known... Carl?
Gainsborough.
No. He's known for his rendering of horses. He is once again becoming popular. Lisgar?
Turner.
No, it is George Stubbs. Tom Hulce was nominated for an Academy Award.
Mozart.
That's right. One of the best-known pictures by this famous Dutch artist is Landscape near Over. John? No. Name him. Thomas?
Van Gogh.
That's right. And we end our game with some snappers. Very close game. Who was the male lead in the movie On Golden Pond? Gemini?
Alan Alda.
No. John? It was Henry Fonda. What do daffodils, primroses, pansies, Thomas?
The flowers.
Yes, they are flowers, but what do daffodils, primroses, pansies, and crocuses have in common, Lisgar? John? They all bloom in the spring. Which ruler of China did Marco Polo visit? John? That's right. Which English sea captain sailed around the world? Carlo?
Sir Francis Drake.
That's right. What island did Christopher Columbus discover? Carlo?
Hispaniola.
No. What island did Columbus discover? John?
San Salvador.
That's right. Who wrote Morte d'Arthur? Carlo?
Virgil.
what city in India is the Taj Mahal located? Gemini.
Agra.
That's right. Which team won the 1989 Stanley Cup? Gemini.
Calgary Flames.
That's right. How many days are in June? Alfred.
30.
That's right. What is the capital city of Bangladesh? Carlo.
Dhaka.
That's right. Who developed the first laser in 1960? Carlo.
Hertzberg.
No. Lisgar? Theodore Maiman. Who is the patron saint of Germany? John. No. Thomas?
St. Boniface.
That's right. How do you spell solder? Gemini.
Solder.
No. Lisgar? Alfred?
Soulder.
It is Solder. What is the capital city of Ghana? John.
Nima.
No. St. Pius? Carlo?
Brazzaville.
It is Accra. Who won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921? Thomas.
Albert Einstein.
That's right. And which hockey team last won the Stanley Cup in 1960? John?